everyone. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creations of the human spirit. Today's topic is partial fraction. Partial fractions are used as a tool to simplify our derivations and calculations, just like, for example, long division, sum of a geometric sequence, integration rules, and so on. In partial fractions, we have three types. The first one is non-repeated factor. Use a variable for the original numerators, usually a, b or c, depending on the number of factors, placing each variable over a single factor. Next, repeated factor. Use a variable like a, b or c for the numerators and account for increasing powers of the denominator. Last is irreducible factor. Use linear expressions such as ax plus b for the numerators of each quadratic factor in the denominator. Let us start the class with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam quote. If you fail, never give up, because FAIL means first attempt in learning. End is not the end. In fact, END means effort never dies. If you get no as an answer, remember NO means next opportunity. So, let's be positive always. Last video we have seen exercise 2.9. In this video we are going to see the remaining exercise sums. Question number 1, x plus 12 by x plus 1 the whole square into x minus 2. See the denominator, we have x plus 1 the whole square is a repeated factor with degree 2. X minus 2 with degree 1. So it comes under type 1 and type 2. The expansion for this case is a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 1 the whole square plus c by x minus 2. Then x plus 12 by x plus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 is equal to, the right hand side we need to take LCM. So we get a of x plus 1 into x minus 2 plus b of x minus 2 plus c of x plus 1 the whole square. Since we have the same denominator, we can equate the numerator. Then we get x plus 12 equal to a into x plus 1 into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 2 plus c into x plus 1 the whole square. To find a, we need to make the second term and third term 0. To find b, we need to make first term and third term 0. To find c, we need to make first term and second term 0. First, I am going to find c. To find c, I need to make first term and second term as 0. See, the first term and second term, we have the common factor as x minus 2. So, if you are substituting x as a 2, first term and second term will become 0. So, 2 plus 12 equal to a into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus b into 2 minus 2 plus c into 2 plus 1 the whole square. 2 plus 12 is 14 equal to 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 into a into 2 plus 1 is 0. b into 2 minus 2, 0. 0 into b also 0. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 square is 9. So we'll get 9c. So the value of c is 14 by 9. Next, to find a. To find a, we can equate the coefficient of x square. To find a, equate the coefficient of x square. So, x plus 12. The coefficient of x square is 0 in the right side, left side. Ax into x, ax square. The coefficient of x square is a. Second term, we are not having the coefficient of x square. Third term, coefficient of x square is C. We know the value of C is 14 by 9. Substitute the value of C here. Then we get the value of A is minus 14 by 9. Next we need to find B. To find B, we can substitute x as a minus 1. If you are substituting x as a minus 1, first term and third term will become 0. Put x equal to minus 1. Then minus 1 plus 12 equal to a into minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 2 plus b into minus 1 minus 2 plus c into minus 1 plus 1 the whole square. Minus 1 plus 12 is 11 equal to minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 0 into a into minus 3 is 0. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Minus 3 into b is minus 3b. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So 0 into c is 0. So the value of b is minus 11 by 3. So substitute a, b, c in 1. Then we get x plus 12 by x plus 1 the whole square into x minus 2 is equal to, in the place of a we need to substitute minus 14 by 9 into x plus 1. In the place of b, minus 11 by 3 into x plus 1 the whole square. In the place of c, we need to substitute 14 by 9 into x minus 2. Question number 2. 6x square minus x plus 1 by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. To find partial fraction, we need to find factors in the denominator. X cube plus x square plus x plus 1. In the first two term, take x square commonly out. Then we get x plus 1. Third and fourth term you write as it is. Next, take x plus 1 commonly out. Then we get x plus 1 into x square plus 1. 6x square minus x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x square plus 1. X square plus 1 is non-factorizable quadratic equations. The expansion for this case is a by x plus 1 plus bx plus c by x square plus 1. X square plus 1 is a quadratic factor which cannot be factorized. So we need to write in the numerator bx plus c. Then 6x square minus x plus 1 by x square plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to, in the right hand side we need to take LCM. Then we get a of x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 1 by x plus 1 into x square plus 1. Since we have the same denominator, we can equate the numerator. Then we get 6x square minus x plus 1 equal to a of x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 1. To find a, put x equal to minus 1. Then we get 6 of minus 1 the whole square minus of minus 1 plus 1 equal to a into minus 1 the whole square plus 1 plus b into minus 1 is minus b plus c into minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 the whole square is 1. So 6 into 1 is 6. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to minus 1 the whole square is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then we get 2a. Second term, minus 1 plus 1 is 0. 0 into minus of b plus c is 0. Then we get second term as 0. 6 plus 1 plus 1 is 8. 8 equal to 2a, which gives a equal to 8 by 2. So 8 by 2 is 4. Next, to find b. Equate the coefficient of x square. Equate the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square in the left hand side is 6, which is equal to a into x square is a, that is coefficient of x square is a. In the second term, bx into x, bx square. The coefficient of x square in the second term is plus b. We know the value of a is 4 plus b. Then b equal to 6. When you are bringing this plus 4 to the left side, it will become minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. Next, to find c, put x equal to 0. 6 into 0 square. 6 into 0 square minus 0 plus 1 equal to a, 0 square plus 1. b into 0 is 0 plus c. In the place of x, substitute 0 plus 1. 6 into 0 square, that is 0, minus 0 plus 1. Then we get 1 in the left hand side. 0 square is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 into a is a. Plus 0 plus c is c. 0 plus 1 is 1. c into 1 is c. We know the value of a is 4 plus c, which gives c equal to 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Now substitute a, b, c value in 1. Then we get 6x square minus x plus 1 by x square plus 1 into x plus 1, which is equal to, in the place of a we need to substitute 4. 4 by x plus 1. In the place of b we need to substitute 2. 2 into x is 2x. In the place of c, substitute minus 3 by x square plus 1. That's all. Face mask puzzle. Math puzzle is a good exercise for your thinking skill. It's a tricky question to test your attention skills. Which number should replace the face mask? Now, 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 minus 6 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. Half of 8 is 4. Next, 7 minus 1 is 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. Half of 6 is 3. Similarly, 8 minus 4 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. Half of 4 is 2. Now, 9 minus 7 is 2. Half of 2 is 1. Then we get 1 here. That means, if we are substituting in the face mark as 8, 9 minus 8 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. So, the number 8 should replace the face mask. Question number 3 is 2x square plus 5x minus 11 by x square plus 2x minus 3. Degree of the numerator is 2. Degree of the denominator is also 2. So, it is an improper fraction. The fraction 2x square plus 5x minus 11 by x square plus 2x minus 3 has numerator and denominator that are both second order. Before performing a partial fraction expansion, the fraction must be manipulated so that the order of the numerator is less than that of the denominator. A straightforward way to do this is to use long division on the fraction. 2x square plus 5x minus 11 is divided by x square plus 2x minus 3. In order to get x square to drop out, multiply by 2. X square into 2 is 2x square. 2x into 2 is 4x. Minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. To cancel the 2x square, we need to change the sign. Then 5x minus 4x is x. Minus 11 plus 6 is minus 5. The quotient is 2. The remainder is x minus 5. Then 2x square plus 5x minus 11 by x square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to. We need to write in this order quotient plus remainder by divider. Quotient is 2 plus the remainder is x minus 5 by x square plus 2x minus 3. Assume this as 1. Now we need to find the factor of x square plus 2x minus 3. Product is minus 3, sum is 2. So minus 3 can be written plus 3 into minus 1. So we get the factor as x plus 3 into x minus 1. It comes under type 1. X minus 5 by x plus 3 into x minus 1. The expansion for this case is a by x plus 3 plus b by x minus 1. Assume this as 2. Now, x minus 5 by x plus 3 into x minus 1. In the right hand side, we are going to take LCM. Then we get a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 into x minus 1. Now we are considering only this, that is x minus 5 by x plus 3 into x minus 1. So next, since the denominator is same, we need to equate the numerator. Then we get x minus 5 is equal to a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 3. To find a, put x equal to minus 3. Why I am substituting x as minus 3 means the second term will become 0. In that case, we need to select the x value as minus 3. Then we get minus 3 minus 5, a into minus 3 minus 1 plus b into minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8 is equal to minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 into a is minus 4a plus b. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. b into 0. So minus 8 equal to minus 4a. b into 0 is 0. So minus 8 equal to minus 4a. Both the side minus sign will be cancelled, which gives a equal to 8 by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Next, to find b, select x value as 1. Then the first term will become 0. 1 minus 5 equal to a into 1 minus 1 plus b into 1 plus 3. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 into a is 0 plus 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 into b, 4b. Minus 4 equal to 0 plus 4b is 4b. b equal to minus 4 by 4. 4 and 4 will be cancelled. We are getting b as minus 1. Now substitute a and b value in 2. Then we get x minus 5 by x plus 3 into x minus 1, which is equal to, in the place of a, substitute 2. 2 by x plus 3. In the place of b, substitute minus 1. Then we get plus into minus is minus 1 by x minus 1. Now this value we need to substitute in 1. Then we get 2x square plus 5x minus 11 by x square plus 2x minus 3. Already we have 2 as a quotient. Write as it is. In this place we need to substitute 2 by x plus 3 minus 1 by x minus 1. Have you understood, children? Question number 4. X square plus x plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6. Degree of the numerator is 2. Degree of the denominator is also 2. So it is also an improper fraction. Just like previous problem, we need to solve. Here the fraction of x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 has numerator and denominator that are both second order. Before performing a partial fraction expansion, the fraction must be manipulated so that the order of the numerator is less than that of the denominator. A straightforward way to do this is used to long division on the fraction. X square plus x plus 1 divided by x square minus 5x plus 6. In order to get the x square to drop out, multiply by 1. 1 into x square is x square, minus 5x into 1 is minus 5x, plus 6 into 1 is 6. Change the sign. Now x square will be cancelled. Plus x plus 5x is 6x. Plus 1 minus 6 is minus 5. So the result is 1 with the remainder 6x minus 5. Then we get x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 1 plus the remainder 6x minus 5 by x square minus 5x plus 6. Partial fraction expansion can now be applied to the remaining fractional term. Now consider 6x minus 5 by x square minus 5x plus 6. Now we need to find the factor of this. Product is 6, the sum is minus 5. So minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. Minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. So the factor of x square minus 5x plus 6 is x minus 3 into x minus 2. So here we have non-repeated factor. So it comes under type 1. The expansion for this case is a by x minus 3 plus b by x minus 2. Consider as 2. Next, 6x minus 5 by x minus 3 into x minus 2. In the right hand side, we need to take LCM. A into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 3 by x minus 3 into x minus 2. Since we have the same denominator, we can equate the numerator. Then we get 6x minus 5 equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 3. To find a, put x equal to 3. Then b will become 0. We can find the value of a. 6 into 3 is 18 minus 5 equal to a into 3 minus 2 plus b into 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. 18 minus 5 is 13 equal to 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 into a. So we got the value of a as 13. 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 into b, 0. So the value of a is 13. Next, to find b. Put x equal to 2. 6 into 2, that is 12. 12 minus 5 equal to 2 minus 2 plus b 2 minus 3. 12 minus 5 is 7 equal to 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 into a is 0. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 1 into b is minus b. Therefore, the b value is minus 7. Now substitute the value of a and b in 2. Then we get 6x minus 5 by x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to a value is 13. 13 by x minus 3. B value is minus 7. Plus minus is minus. Minus 7 by x minus 2. Next, this value has to be substituted in 1. Then we get x square plus x plus 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 1 plus in the place of 6x minus 5 by x square minus 5x plus 6 we need to substitute this. Then we get 13 by x minus 3 minus 7 by x minus 2.